Hi guys. So I'm doing this reading. I know I'm on a break, and I don't know. There's so much happening. I don't know. I just keep getting these downloads and these this feelings that there's so much changing. Like even outside today, there is a halo sun and a very different weather. It's neither rainy nor cloudy, and I don't know. There's there's just something in the air, and that's why I wanted to do this topic today. I was very inspired to do it actually. So what we're looking at today is what is changing and transforming in your life. Okay, we are of course, most of us are just either recovering from the pandemic or or still in it. And I think a lot of us are just wondering, what's coming up and all of those things. And I wanted to see what's happening behind the scenes a little bit as well. So that is the reason for the topic. What is changing and transforming in your life, right? So please pick your pile. Pile 1 is the purple stone. Pile 2 is the pink stone. And pile 3 is the navy blue stone, right? Please pause your videos and pick your pile. So let's start with pile 1. What's changing and transforming in pile 1's life, right? This is the purple stone. Let's see the cards. Vision questing, karmic forgiveness, let go and let God. Okay. Then we have the Lovers, Knight of Wands, and Divine Flow. Okay. All right. So what's changing and transforming in your life, pile 1? I hope you guys can see the cards, because I'm very, very particular about imagery, because it talks a lot. It gives you a lot of hints. Okay, so pile 1, I'm sensing that there is like this internal change perhaps that is happening, or the divine is pushing you to make a sort of internal change so that your life can progress ahead. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that there is a certain sort of turning point that is there in your life right now, maybe a choice, a crossroads regarding anything. I mean, please apply it as it fits. It could be in your relationships. I'm sensing relationships here. I don't know why, but it could be in your relationships. It could be in your career, attitude, thought processes, whatever. There is some crossroads that you're at. And I am sensing that there are huge changes coming up ahead once you make this choice. I'm sensing maybe you guys might be, I am definitely feeling connections, because I see these two hands here, and this cup and this disc and wand and sword. Everything is there actually, but it's like at the center of it I'm seeing two hands. So this is regarding connections. I feel a particular connection. It could be a romantic one or a platonic one. All right. There is something about connections here and a choice, right? I'm sensing that perhaps for some of you, till now you've just been going with the flow. Maybe you had to complete some time with this person, maybe karmically or whatever. I feel there is still love here, Okay, for some of you, I feel there's still love. But there needs to be, but for some of you, I feel there's also anger. There is a need, that, okay. Wow, I'm getting so much. So it's like, you need to ask yourself, if you're still getting triggered by this person, have you really moved on? Have you really moved on? If this person is still triggering you, which I feel they are, maybe both of you are at a crossroads. Maybe you have to decide whether to move on, leave this connection behind, whatever. But maybe you're not able to because there is anger. Maybe because of the past that you have shared. So, if this person is still, and you might be telling yourself that no, you've forgiven, this person, and there's no bad blood. Okay, there is a lot. Okay, for one scenario I'm getting is that there is a choice, most probably related to relationships. Okay, second, there is a sort of introspection or realization that you need to come to, that are you still attached to something or someone? All right, because if they are still triggering you, how is it detachment, right? Now what's changing and transforming is that you are being urged to take a decision to let go and let God. Okay, there has been some karmic situationship, relationship, circumstance. There is something heavy that you guys have faced, right? I'm seeing like this tangled knot, I don't know if it's a branch. Yeah, it's a branch. So it's like it's been coming for ages, it's maybe for lifetimes. I'm seeing so many of these thingies. I don't know what they are, but this situation, it's a tangled web. I mean, it's got everything linked to it. Maybe it was a very big karmic cycle you guys were going through, because I'm seeing this, wands, cups, and swords. So everything was involved. A lot of learning was involved in this, and a lot of growth, a lot of spiritual learning. Maybe you discovered your passion, your purpose, your tangibility, your emotions, your clarity. There is a lot involved in this karmic situation. It was very important. You need to know that, right? But it's time now for you to choose to forgive and forget, to let go now, okay? Because it's like, whatever the situation is, whether it is resolved or not, for some of you, I feel, intangibility in real life, you need to let go of a situation and let the divine handle it. All right, for some of you, I feel this is an internal sort of thing that is happening. All right, you are at a crossroads whether you need to forgive someone or not, right? And the way you're going to be able to monitor or figure out whether you are on the brink of forgiveness and moving on is if that person is still triggering you or not, person or situation. All right, so this is what is this is what I'm seeing as a major change that is happening either internally or externally to you. You guys are being told to choose to give your issue or issues to the divine. All right, because with the divine flow, all right, with the divine flow, it says eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So this is exactly what I'm saying. Let go and let God and follow the divine flow at all costs. Because I sense, guys, that you are probably not in a very comfortable place, because you've still not made this choice, whether internally or externally. So externally it could be like, maybe for some of you it's like letting go of a very tough marriage. You're not able to decide because you've been with this person so much, you've invested so much, it's been going on for so long, right? That's just one example. You can plug in anything else in this if it resonates. The second example is that of an internal, change that is coming up, okay, or that is happening as we speak, right? And that is that, there is probably something from the past, maybe that person, situation, circumstance is still present in your life, right? And they keep triggering you, and you need to look deep within and figure out, that you've not yet forgiven that person. You have a choice now to sort of, forgive this person and give, your anger, your anxiety, everything to a higher force. Basically, what's changing and transforming in your life, pile one, is that you are at a crossroads and you are learning to go with the flow. Because I do believe that yes, we should make the best of whatever we are given. We should work hard. Whatever resources we have, we need to try our best. But after a certain point, when nothing is working, you have to surrender to a higher power, right? Because this is what I'm getting here, because the flow will always bring about a resolution, no matter what the timing is. You guys are in the process of learning, to surrender to a higher power, and it's never easy. It's not easy to let go of control, but you have to do that at a certain point when nothing is working. This Knight of Wands is like so fiery. It's like, they just want to charge ahead and make things happen, but maybe things are not happening, right? So what do? You have to relax. You have to let go, guys, right? You can either, go deep down like this octopus that you see here and, wrap yourself up in further thoughts and entanglements, right? Or you could learn to be neutral, neither wanting to control life nor totally surrendering. You can try that as well, right? I feel this is where most of you are at, right? Sort of, not totally letting go, but not, surrendering either. So, and what you need to do really is to actually surrender fully, all right? So, neither are you going to be neutral, nor are you going to go into details, but you need to activate your higher mind now. Absolutely leave this situation. All right, and I think a lot of you are doing that. You are learning to go with the flow. It could be with regards to a situation or an attitude. All right, there is an important crossroads. This is an important crossroads. I mean, I still feel that for a lot of you, things are going to get so much better, right? Things are going to get so much better. Things are going to bloom like this lotus here. Things are going to bloom if you could just let go of control and decide to surrender. All right. But if you still hang on, I just feel that you're just going to be entangling yourself further and further and being in the same crossroads time and time again. I'm hearing this thing is going to keep coming up for review again and again until you make the right choice, which is to surrender. Because you don't know from a higher vantage point, what would be the best for you. And I've seen something so beautiful. Like when I look at this card here, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. And there's so much of blooming happening here. Once you start going with the flow, guys, I'm seeing transformation, abundance, blooming, color coming back into your lives. I mean, here is fire and, it's a very, it's not a very comfortable card, honestly, right? And here we have so much beauty. There's going to be so much beauty if you could just allow the divine to take over. Okay, so what's transforming in your life is that you are learning the skill or have learned the skill to let go. You could be in any of these stages. You are either not letting go, you're still in the middle, you have let go and you're now going to experience something beautiful, whatever. I mean, keep the stage, apply the stage as it fits. But there is some major karmic situation that is being phased out now, okay? And you are making a choice to do that, right? To forgive and forget and move on and let God, and come into divine flow. Let God or a higher power, take care of any punishments and stuff like that. You are not the one who's going to punish, right? Let the Creator, the divine, do that. So you are doing that. So this is what is transforming in your life. You are finally coming into peace, into flow, into forgiveness, right? And once you do that, I'm serious. I'm seeing that, there's going to be huge changes in your life, guys. I mean, I'm not being shown much here, but when I see these four elements combining, I'm getting that maybe if you let go of a past, especially I feel in terms of connections, which have been very triggering, very, very, like toxic, abusive, right? If you let go, you are going to be presented with a beautiful connection which will hold you, which will nurture you, which will give you everything. I mean, we have all the elements here, right? Let the divine bring you the perfect love. Don't chase. Okay, that's another message coming through. Don't chase. Don't go by past experiences of hurt. Do not chase. Basically, I'm just getting that do not chase. Okay, just relax. This is what is happening to you, right? I feel this is what is happening to a lot of you in this pile, that you are learning how not to get after things, whether it's connections or whatever, how to forgive, how to come into the flow. Okay, and this is a huge lesson because it's not at all easy to go with the flow, right? So guys, when you do that, I'm seeing everything being added unto you. All right, like I'm getting that saying, seek the kingdom of God and everything will be added unto you. It's something on those lines. Go with the divine flow and everything you're going to get everything. Just trust, have faith, give it to a higher power if you cannot deal with it yourself, guys. All right, big karmic cycle also getting over, and you are now finally at a point where you are even having a decision like that. Otherwise, mostly life just keeps going on. We hardly have decision points. But here you're getting a decision point to improve your life. If you continue to be in this energy of Knight of Wands, it's going to be pretty much the same stuff, right? So what's changing and transforming in your life is there is a choice coming up. Do you want to operate with a higher mind, or do you want to still be in lower vibrations of anger, revenge and whatever? Your choice, guys, right? This is what I'm seeing for pile 1. Now let's go to pile 2, which is the pink stone. So what is changing and transforming in your life, pile 2? Revelation. Sing your song. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's pretty much about change. I love how these cards fall. My God, it's crazy. Okay. The Hanged Man. All right. And change. Wow. Guys, this is amazing. I can't believe it. How can like 2 different decks and then the cards fall like this? Pretty amazing. Okay guys, so what's changing and transforming in your life? There are big changes on the horizon. That I can tell you with the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny card and change, right? Huge changes coming up, guys. Okay. Now I feel that you guys might have been for quite a while in this energy of the Hanged Man, right? There's been a pause, and I know a lot of us have been in this pause situation. So there have been perspectives that have been coming to you, various downloads that are coming to you. You're seeing the interconnectedness of all. You are seeing from your third eye vision. I mean, I'm seeing a whole lot of perspective change, a whole lot of insight, awareness coming to you in this time of pause or isolation. Because this hanged man is someone who's surrendered. I see this person having surrendered. This is not a it's an uncomfortable position, but he has surrendered, right? He's hanging there and not looking very perturbed about it, right? And I do sense that there is all this darkness here, but there are all these rays of light coming to you. So it's almost like energies are holding you up, are brightening your path. So perhaps it has been a very insightful, spiritual, transformational time, right, where your perspective might have changed a lot. I'm also getting that things have been on pause for a while, things have been very stagnant, things have not been moving, and perhaps you have been seeking some answer about what's coming up in life, in the future. Because you're comfortable here, okay, but how long is this going to continue, right? Right. So now I do feel change is coming with the Wheel of Fortune and with the Change card. The Change card says, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Yeah. So I feel that maybe you might have come to some crossroads in the past itself, right? Which made you sort of, go with the flow and take this, and take this road less traveled, which is why you got this insight. For some of you, I'm getting that, right? That there might have been a time where, you realize that this utter madness of trying to control everything is very futile, right? And you might have just surrendered at that time. When you came to that crossroads, you surrendered and you got this insight, this perspective change, this 180-degree change in your life, right? But I sense that, even that is over now, because the wheel has come full circle. Even that insight or spiritual evolution or awakening or whatever, even that is over now. And now the goddess Durga, this is the goddess Durga, is bringing forward more change. And it's a very powerful change because I'm getting two cards of change. Wheel of Fortune is the card of change, it's the card of unexpected, it's the card of fate, destiny, and just basically change. So something really big is coming because this is a double energy, all right? And I think it started because, it's like this is something abrupt I'm sensing, okay? When I look at this card, it's also like this lady is sitting on the globe here, right? So you might have achieved some sense of awakening, of ascension, and now you can see the skeleton, like I see this like a rib cage or something. So you can literally see the skeleton, which is the brass tacks, the reality, the core, of life, right? To me, it seems as though you've almost like, for some of you, your spiritual evolution must have been so strong that you've kind of done with your earth lives, or you have gained some perspectives, which are extremely ascended. You can see like with X-ray vision now, what is true reality, right? So I sense that now, what is coming to you or what has started coming to you, because obviously change happens, and I do sense this is going to be unexpected, but I feel that there is something in the making here. Perhaps you have an insight about what this change is going to be, but it's going to be big. So what I'm really seeing coming up in this change is the first of all, when I look at the blue lotus and the third eye, the eye, it's like you see now, like I was saying, like you have some sort of X-ray vision because you got the insights, guys, right? And now what next? Okay, maybe that's what you're asking. You've got the insights, you've had the awakenings, what next? You see now, right? So what I'm seeing here is that something is hidden, right? I feel that your higher self knows what it is, and there is another person involved here. Okay, so for a lot of you, this might be about a partner, because I'm seeing this as a solitary journey. I'm seeing only one sort of person in each of these cards, but here I'm seeing two people, like two birds rather, right? So there is someone else, and you are being hidden from them and they are being hidden from you, because these are two little birdies in a forest, you know. So they sense, I feel they sense each other, but they're not seeing each other, right? In the 5D, perhaps you are, okay? So this could be anybody, right? I'm primarily seeing this as a sort of romantic connection. It could be a soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever label you want to use. I generally don't like people to use labels, and I would encourage you not to use labels, because love is love, you know, at the end of the day, right? It doesn't matter on labels, right? So enough said about the lecturing. Okay. What I am sensing is that in the 5D, you're connected with another soul, right? Perhaps in a romantic connection, right? And there's a lot of communication going on, maybe even clairvoyance, maybe clairsentience, you know, something like that, you know. I'm definitely getting that, you know, like there are two perfect circles here, if you notice, right? And both of you are similar in a lot of ways. Both of you are similar in a lot of ways. It's almost like a mirror image. So maybe it could be a mirror soul, right? So in the 5D, you are perhaps right now, even as we speak, you know, in contact with another soul, maybe telepathically or with some psychic senses, right? But in 3D reality, you have still not met, right? And I'm sensing, and there's very little distance between, you know, both of these two people coming across each other, right? And then we have revelation. So there's something coming up, you know, in the future, which is going to be very life-changing, guys, okay? I do sense that. Maybe during this Hanged Man phase, you connected with your divine counterpart, with the soulmate or whatever it is, right? And now that union is coming in, right? That meeting with that other person is coming in. There's still some, you know, time I sense, not too long, because they're almost about kind of seeing each other. It's like glimpses, you know, maybe you see them in visions or something, or telepathically. But you guys are connected, right? Energetically, you're very clearly connected. I'm sensing very clearly. All right, so in whatever way. So when I see the revelation, I feel it's going to be, it's going to come in as a revelation, because if I actually pair up revelation and wheel of fortune, it's going to be abrupt, okay? And it's going to be a revelation because everything is hidden right now, you know. Perhaps you might be feeling that, you know, am I crazy? I'm just talking to somebody in the air. Okay, I know a lot of clients come to me and say that, you know, like, you know, I must be crazy because, you know, I'm seeing someone and, you know, I don't even know if this person is a reality, okay? But you are going to be revealed the reality now. All right, it's going to come in as a revelation. It's going to be unexpected, okay? It's going to finally make you see everything in clear focus. All right, I mean, I'm seeing absolute clarity coming in, you know, and as soon as this person is revealed, okay, they are going to get clear about you. You are going to get clear about them. You are going to be face to face. You are going to be seeing each other finally with the naked eye, with a 3D vision. All right, enough of the 5D stuff. Because sometimes 5D makes you think you're crazy, right? But this is coming, guys. This is a big revelation that's going to come into your life. And after this revelation, I'm sensing that, you know, there's going to be huge changes, because like I said, I don't know, this whole spread, this whole pile is about change. Because once you are face to face with this person, then your life changes like a whole 180 degrees in real life. Here, this was an inner transformation, inner change that was taking place, right? But now, because as a result of the inner change, you are now coming into outer change. All right, and it's a beautiful outer change. I'm seeing so much color. I'm seeing that, you know, this is a change. I'm hearing actually that this is a change that is ushered in by the gods, because you um, you kind of went with the flow, guys, right? I don't know, you did something. You asked for something, you let the divine act in your life. And now the blessings are coming, is what I'm hearing. There is so much color, there's so much power in this change. Powerful changes are coming or have already come. For some of you, I feel these things have already happened. Some revelations, some meetings, and some changes. These could be changes which might involve entire relocations to another place, travel, relocation, maybe marriages, coming, getting in touch with people from different localities, religions, cultures, locations. This is all about change. So pile 2, what's changing and transforming is everything in your life. Gosh. Oh my god, gosh, this is crazy. It's almost like, you see this person changed their inner self, and now the outer, this is also a mirror, right? If you even if you don't look at it romantically, it's like this is your inner like you changed your inner self, right? And so the change happened on a on an external level also, right? You changed your mind, if we see these two things, or your spirituality or your attitude or whatever, and same change is reflected in in your 3D as well. As above, so below. So it's almost like I'm seeing, like, you did something, and now that change is now going to be showing up in your life, right? Internally you changed something, and now externally that change is happening. All right, for a lot of you, I'm definitely seeing some sort of ascension, higher mind, 5D, telepathy, third eye opening, chakra clearing, chakra balancing, soulmate unions, twin flame unions, revelations. This is going to happen very abruptly, guys. That's another thing I'm seeing. Maybe you'll come across this person very abruptly because it's a revelation, right? And generally revelations, epiphanies happen very suddenly. So it's going to be sudden. It might even be shocking for some of you, and it will launch you into a cycle of change, guys. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Then I'm seeing so many hands on this goddess. So perhaps various areas of your life will be changed. I'm seeing so many light beams here. I'm seeing so many spokes of the circle. There's going to be a lot of changes happening in your life in the future, guys. Okay, so be aware. This is coming to you. Okay, this is very strong stuff, and very clearly and strongly I am getting that there is some partner here which is being hidden from you, and in a revelation this person will be revealed, or rather this person is going to be revealed. Now when I say sing your song, there's something about music that is that's going to be significant. Please remember. But I'm also getting that keep doing what you're doing. Sing your song, play to your own tune. Don't change yourself, right? Just keep doing what you're doing, and all of this is coming to you. All right, you have literally created your 3D reality. I feel you've been doing this with another person. I don't know why I keep getting pulled to this card. It's like joint energies here. Maybe both of you have been changing and transforming and manifesting each other into your life, and you know it. You guys know it on some sort of intuitive level or clairvoyant level or telepathic level or something like that. Oh my gosh. How much are my guys gonna make me talk? I'm like literally a motor mouth right now. Okay, so this is coming, guys. Big changes. All right, all good, of course, all good. This is something you wanted. It's manifested change. So be aware, be clear. There is going to be a sense of being a little overwhelmed, I'm sensing. Okay, but if this is about your partner, they are going to be very supportive of you. They're going to be on the same page with you, and they're going to help you out. Okay, so you're getting clarity now. Okay, enough of staying out there in the jungle. Okay, you are getting clarity very soon. Right, so let's go to pile 3, which is the navy blue stone. Okay, so we have spiritual DNA, serious alchemy is afoot. The Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachments, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I'm open to receive. Okay. Okay, guys, just taking a breath here because there's quite a lot coming. So I'm getting that you're being cracked open, guys. Okay, for some of you, I mean, there's scenarios I'm getting here. Okay, please bear with me, there's a lot coming. I feel that for some of you, it's like, you are having some sort of choice, or you're divided about something, and the constant back and forth, right? The constant back and forth, yes and no, stuff like that is just kind of, making so much of friction happen, right? That you finally sort of, like break open. All right, now this could be in any area. It could be a decision, let's take for an example a very small decision, like should I get into this, should I commit to this person, should I get into this relationship or not? And you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? To the extent, right, that somewhere, someday, you just, give up and say, okay, fine, what the heck, let's just go and try. Okay, you are being cracked open. It says, dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I'm open to receive. So this is like, it's like for some of you, I feel it is about some sort of a decision where you're going back and forth. Mainly this is what it is. Okay, it could even be something, like a spiritual thing. Maybe you want to believe in the spiritual things that you are seeing, right? I do sense for a lot of you that it might be some spiritual stuff that is coming up, because I'm seeing spiritual DNA. Serious alchemy is afoot. You want to believe in it, but you keep going back. You want to go for it, but you keep going back. You are being cracked open, because what's changing and transforming in your life is that you are, your spiritual DNA is changing because of this friction. I don't know how to explain this to you. Okay, with the Ace of Discs and spiritual DNA, your cells are changing with it. This is a very, I don't know, this is very intense. I don't know what is coming through, but it's like your cells are changing, literally. Like, this is ascension stuff. Like, it's like light codes coming in, because look at this. Like, this is like all kinds of stuff, light hitting you. And, here too, I'm seeing like, some sort of light hitting you. And, it says alchemy is happening. And this is like a cell, it's blooming. And if you notice, even this is like a lotus which is blooming, right? So, your cells, first thing, right? Your cells are also undergoing change right now. Your physical body cells are undergoing change. Pile number 3. And this is big stuff, okay? Now, because it's like once this happens, once your spiritual DNA changes, once your cells change, you are going to come into total alignment with your true core self. Where once you might have been at odds, divided, from the source, from yourself, now you are coming into alignment. Because from the 2 here, I'm getting 1. There's a brand new beginning, tangible new beginning that is going to come up after this change has happened. Okay, it's like you are finally, for some of you I feel you're finally, like uh, giving control to a higher power. Okay, giving control to the divine to make your life go a certain way, because you know you have, during this process of DNA change, spiritual change, mental change, attitude change, you have learned that you cannot control everything, right? Sometimes it's best to just let a higher power uh, do plan whatever it is that is there in your life. You are blooming, pile number 3. There is this lotus blooming, and it's a very deep blooming. There's a person that is reaching for the stars here. I'm seeing other people also, so maybe this is a group situation for some of you, that all of you, I don't know, yeah, I'm getting something very strongly. It's like a group of you are being affected. Whoever picked this pile, you guys are being bombarded with some sort of light codes, like galactic or, planetary or something like that, which is changing your DNA, DNA structure. Oh my God. Spirit, don't make me talk so much. This is crazy stuff. My God. Yeah, this is like, I'm getting that maybe your soul tribe is being awakened, because your soul purpose is coming, because Ace of this is like a beginning, right? A new beginning. And it's outrageous, this kind of thing, outrageous openness, because, you guys somewhere, I think this is about your purpose. It's time for you guys, you and your soul tribe and your soul group, to rise. Okay, because you are being called by the divine, to start your purpose. All right, this is a new beginning coming up for you after this change. Okay, and there is alchemy here, right? There is some, I was talking about friction and up and down and yes and no. There is some alchemy happening within you, as within so without. Something like, the rays or the light codes or the activations, whatever are coming in, are kind of creating some sort of inner alchemy, so that you can rise, right? So that you can rise to your destiny, to your calling, to your life purpose. This is more like the Judgment card, honestly speaking, the Judgment card of tarot. Yeah, you guys are awakening. You are rapidly awakening, and you want it, right? Because you, I think, told the divine that you want this. You wanted to be outrageously open. You wanted to know the truth. You wanted to know your purpose. What is life all about? You asked for it, I sense. Pile number 3. And it's going to happen. And it's not just you. I feel that there is your whole soul tribe involved here, because I'm seeing the combination here. It's like a spiral and there are 3 pyramids, a spiral. There's so much happening here. So this is like a like the you traveling, you and your soul tribe traveling towards your soul purpose. My God. Okay. Yeah. So you are coming into your true destiny, guys. Your true calling is what I'm hearing. All right. The divine is in charge. For some of you, I feel it could be also with a partner. Okay. Because in the Chariot, I do sense that it could be like you are the divine masculine or feminine, and vice versa. So the divine is calling you guys in. I don't know why. Why am I getting that the divine is calling you guys in? It's like it's time. It's time for you to do something about this higher knowledge you have. It's like you have these light codes within you, okay, and they are being activated now, so that you can do your mission, your work, your purpose in this lifetime. And this is the time, which is why the calling, the call, the announcement has happened from the divine. You guys are connecting to the higher source, okay? And once you and others, right? You and others, maybe also your soulmate, everything and everyone is involved in this. This is big stuff. This is like that, in Work Your Light Oracle, you get the Great Gathering. This is that, right? You guys are a part of that. You guys are a part of some very, very big mission here. Okay, and each one of you matters. So you are being called now. You are being called now, to step up, to start your mission. And it says here, surprise and delight me with your plan. You're going to be so happy, guys. This is what is changing and transforming. My God. Pile 3, this is another level. I'm going crazy here. Will you guys stop with me? Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's like you're going to be so happy. You're going to be living in your element. No more of these doubts and, diversions and stuff. A very brand new, tangible beginning is going to come up after this. Maybe during this whole, maybe that was there was one of the reasons, or rather one of the side effects of the pandemic was this isolation where all of this thing could happen and you don't even know it perhaps. Or some of you might know it. I feel quite a few of you know it because you might be highly intuitive, right? But it's like it's time now to be outrageously open and create that kind of structure because, the calling has come, right? It's time to awaken. Can I say anything else? I mean, I'm tired. Seriously, and I'm stunned. What did I just say? Do I have anything else? Yeah, I'm also getting that for some of you, you're clearing some sort of karmic cycles now, so that you can be, open and free to pursue your own passions, your own purpose, and all of that. You're not going to be revolving back and forth on this wheel of fortune. Like, this looks like the wheel of fortune to me. Shadow and light, shadow and light, shadow and light, constantly going up and down. You're being broken open to rise up now. Wow, this is very powerful stuff, guys. Okay, please let me know in your comments what you think, because I'm going to end this reading. I'm feeling very tired and drained all of a sudden. Okay, so yeah, and my candle flame is also flickering a bit. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I hope it resonated. Do let me know. Bye bye.